Very good evening, everyone. Charles here, Frgnt Daily Chart Analysis. Time is just approaching 10 to 9 here in Milano, and that's Monday the 15th of December 2025. Just wrapping up the day's play, and I figured it's a nice opportunity to break down GBP/USD, of which I am still in that position at this time. Now, just to paint the picture for you all, if I head to this morning, roughly 12 hours ago, the forecast GBP/USD Frgnt Daily Chart Analysis, and of course we were looking for a short position here in regards to an Asia fill trade. Now, if that wasn't to materialize, of course, then we'd use our higher time frame analysis to take what's defined in my community as a directional higher time frame position based on all of our multiple time frame analysis. Now, going back to GBP US dollar, and just to give you a quick breakdown on how that trade was taken. As I said, it's an Asia range positional trade known in my community. Therefore, we are not concerned with any of the higher time frame analysis. This is a standalone strategy and is the Asia range fill of which we are looking to complete. Now, with that said, a criteria and a mandatory criteria for an Asia range position is we must have a snap of structure. And you can quite clearly see on the 15-minute time frame here, we have had the break of structure to the left on the 15-minute time frame. So that's criteria number one. Criteria number two is that snap must leave behind a 15-minute order block that we can look to manipulate. That's criteria number two. We can see quite clearly we've had that snap, break of structure identified, and we can highlight and identify a 15-minute order block where that occurred from. Criteria number three, we need to have Asia range available. That's the crux of the plan. It's an Asia range position, meaning that our directional bias is that we are looking to fill Asia in today's play, in today's trading day. We look to fill Asia. Now, as Asia closed and London opened, price, of course, started heading up towards our point of interest. With that said, as I continuously mention in my community, that just because you have a point of interest there on a chart, it doesn't mean that that is now the point at which you enter the trade. As a chart analysis, correct, we have now done our job. It is now for us to act in line of a trader and then apply our strategy to the best of our abilities. Now, as you can see, price came into that 15-minute order block. It is then at that time we straight away head down to that 1-minute time frame to look for our entry criteria. As you can see here, I've highlighted that break of structure on the 1 minute, and first of all, price tapped into that 1-minute order block. That's criteria also mandatory, that 15-minute time frame must indeed have a 1-minute order block there left up at the highs. Once there is, price needs to tap into it, give us a break of structure, leave a 1-minute order block behind, and indeed we will then take a sell limit from there. So my original position was here. However, with that said, the fact that I'm trading an Asia range trade means that I too need to protect Asia that isn't filled to the left-hand side. That could well stop me out of the position. As I could see here, Asia was not filled from Friday. Therefore, my stop loss, it is absolutely required, it is necessary to protect my position by protecting the Asia range of the previous day. Of course, price wicked up, filled Asia from the previous day, and as a result of that, price had melted to the downside. So that is a quick summarize and quick breakdown of how we look to take GBP US dollar today, Monday, the 15th of December, 2025. Thank you very much for listening. That's Charles of Frgnt Daily Chart Analysis. Do take care.